How's it? Today's Wednesday, June 3rd. Just some clean and jerk work today. Start off with bad foot, good foot jerks, followed by some regular jerks, and then that power clean, hand clean complex. Um, Pretty excited. Not because the lifting is going well. I mean, it is. It's going okay. But I have just 1 week of school left. So yeah. This week I just went up to 165 on the bad foot, good foot jerks. And then I pushed to 215 on the split jerk double. Steve was mentioning that I should do my best to try and get my split jerk to catch up to where I am clean wise, and then eventually pass it, which I think I can do. I haven't actually been able to practice jerks from the blocks, like full jerks from the blocks when I'm healthy. So that might be exciting to finally get to when I reach that juncture. I think I could, not right now, but I think I probably could jerk 315. That doesn't sound out of the realm of possible. Obviously the goal is 330, so 150, but I need to really get healed up first and make sure that everything is working properly, that I'm able to actually execute the lifts and move the way I want to. So overall, these jerks felt okay-ish. They weren't terrible. They just felt like I was being a little bit soft, like you could see right there. That was a perfect example where I can get height from my legs and then I kind of just push up with my arms. And I was trying my best to land normally and be as forceful as normal and be as quick as I can. But I'm still a bit apprehensive about how my hip is moving, especially because when I let my right leg go back, if I drop too quick, then there's a ton of stretching on the hip through extension, and so that's not the most secure feeling. And then here's my 215. Again, right there, kind of real soft, real tentative. It's a little bit better, but the point still stands. In the past, my jerk has always been significantly more confident. I wouldn't say better than my clean, because again, I haven't jerked more than I've cleaned before. It's just like, if I can clean it, I know I can jerk it. So that's the distinction I'm at right now. I probably still feel that same way right now because, again, my hip hasn't been feeling the greatest, and so my clean is a lot less, and therefore my jerk needs to be less. But yeah, I digress. So these cleans were feeling all right when I was warming up. I had to really rush through my whole workout because I did a presentation earlier. After this training, I did a presentation for a class of mine, and that normally doesn't happen on Wednesdays. Usually I go after class, I lift, and then I just lift until I finish. But today was not that. So here's my first top set here at 220. Trying really to focus on keeping my midfoot pressure when I get down for the hang. Originally, Steve told me to just stick with 215, But because I did 210 last week, and then he also did mention later in our conversation that I could think about going up 5 kilos a week at the most. So that would be 11 pounds, right? And because I did 210 last week, then 220 is about 11 pounds, right? Some of these did not feel the greatest, but you see there, I'm a little bit disappointed with how that felt. But I think the general trend is that I'm being a lot more aggressive, so there is more room for error, and it seems like I'm able to tolerate it a little bit better than I was a few weeks ago. That remains to be seen, but yeah, last set here. Yeah, it was a pretty good hang clean. Pretty happy with how that felt. And then I moved into some clean deadlifts, just 3 sets of 3 at 285. So I think I did last week 275 for 3 sets of 3. Steve wants me to keep increasing this as much as I can while keeping my technique good, because eventually I'm gonna need to be pulling close to 400 pounds. If I'm trying to clean 150, which is 330, I'll need more than that strength, obviously, but even like 365 for pulls would be kind of cutting it a little bit close there. And one thing that I was thinking about with this is it's a little bit crazy to think that I was cleaning this not too long ago. This is about 130, and I think it shows how much more room I have to get back to where I used to be. But I mean, it's all a process, and I wasn't really working for clean deadlifts like that, or clean pulls in that nature. So I wouldn't expect to have that type of strength still. But it's just a process. After that, I did some bent over rows, so work up to a heavy set of 5 with 50% back off sets for a total of about 50 reps. I got to 185, which is kind of the weight that I've been doing for the last 3 weeks. And then after that, I was supposed to do a dumbbell overhead walk, but I was really pressed for time, and I didn't have, I didn't want to rush through it. For one, like I wanted to have quality reps, and two, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to actually finish them. So yeah, that would take me to the end of the workout for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.